Hi, it's Professor Moylan, and this is an instructional video on how to create instructional videos using just PowerPoint. Or it could be called turn your existing PowerPoint lectures into instructional videos in minutes, because that's literally what you can do. Now, first, a limitation. This can only record PowerPoint. But don't forget, PowerPoint can be used to show other programs. Let me give you an example. In my finance class, I have the students do problems, and then I record the solutions in Excel. I use Studio in this instance to record the screen capture of exactly what I'm doing in Excel, putting numbers into cells, putting formulas, and so on and so forth. And so you see here, that's a 16-minute video answering the Chapter 9 mini case problem number 1. But sometimes I want to show the solutions in PowerPoint, and I can't be working through Excel, but what I can do is show the screen captures and just paste them in. So here was a question, what is the future value of a $3,000 investment earning 7% per year over 20 years? Those are all of the numbers. There's the formula, and then I show the students that, blow it up so they can see exactly what goes where, and there's the answer. So I can use PowerPoint to actually give Excel instruction. Now, one thing you want to decide is the output. Do you want it to be PowerPoint or video? There are two ways to do this. It can be, when you're all done, the output can be a PowerPoint file that has the narrations, what you're saying, what you're speaking, and the timings embedded in the slides, or it can be an MP4 video file that is seamless video. You create these the exact same way. So I've already started to record this video. I haven't made any decisions about, I'm going to keep this as a PPT file or as an MP4 video file. We do that at the end. So we'll see that at the end. At the end, you decide which way to save it. Now, for our purposes, almost always, you're going to want to save it as a video. And we'll see why that is when we get to the end. Okay, so the first thing you do is you prepare your slides, obviously. So you prepare your slides, and then you save them as a PowerPoint file. I would suggest that you save it again under a different name, just in case. Just in case, after we do the narrations, we want to go back to the original source file. As I'm speaking now, it's embedding my voice, the narration, into the PowerPoint file. As I advance the slides, it's putting those timings onto the slides. And sometimes it just is, it's kind of hard to go back and get a pristine file without any narration, without any slides. And so I just have gotten into the habit of always having a copy of it just in case. I would, suggest that you print out your slides, 6 slides per page, so that you've got a way to look at them, take a quick little glance at them as you are presenting your slides. I like to prepare a little bit, but certainly not script. Here's a decision. Do you want to show yourself or not? Look down in the lower right-hand corner there. Let me go ahead and blow that up after I turn off the webcam. There, that's where you decide, am I going to have the camera on or off? Your choice. Also, you might want to, right before you start presenting, just make sure that you've got your microphone turned on. If you're thinking, oh, come on, Bill, you think I would do that? I'm only giving you tips of things that I've done myself. Recorded a whole video, then got to the end and realized, oh, my microphone wasn't turned on. Now, once you hit record, and I'll show you exactly what the screen looks like when you do that in just a second. Once you hit record, you are just presenting your slides and narrating. I'm using the nomenclature of PowerPoint, speaking. You're just presenting your slides and speaking into your microphone or narrating. What this means, of course, is all of your current lectures that you have in PowerPoint can be instructional videos very soon, because you just bring those PowerPoint files up and you start this recording process, and it's converting them into instructional videos. All of your PowerPoint functionality works. Your animations, like bullets coming in, advancing slides, and so on. So here's how you do it. Here's the step-by-step of how to do it. At the beginning, click on slideshow where it says record slideshow. Well, actually, you don't even have to do it at the beginning. Let me explain. See that little down arrow, record from current slide, record from beginning. Usually I'll put together a PowerPoint presentation with the intent of this is going to be what I'm going to record. And so obviously I start at number one and then just start to go. But if you've got an existing PowerPoint file, maybe it's a big file, maybe it's an hour lecture, and you don't want to create an hour-long instructional video, you'd like to break that up into, 2 or 3 or 4 shorter videos. Well, here's what you can do. I went and picked a really big PowerPoint file that I had the be-do case. The students hated the be-do case. And I've decided, you know what? I want to take slides 5 through 19 and make that one video. I want to take slides 31 through 45 and make that a separate video. I can just, I will probably save this as a couple of different files just so I've got backup just in case. But then I don't need to do anything special with regard to cutting them up. I'll just go to slide number 5 and just start from there. And when I get to slide 19, stop it and save it as the video. And then to create the next one, I'll just get to slide 31, start recording there. And when I get to slide 45, stop it and record that as the video. It's got tremendous, capability of doing things like that. Okay, here's what it's going to look like once you hit record slideshow. So, well, I guess this is before I hit record slideshow. You see the little red arrow up in the upper left-hand corner. I haven't recorded yet. Once you hit, it gives you a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and you'll know because it'll be saying 3, 2, 1, and the screen gets a little bit darker like that. So 3, 2, 1, and then the screen pops back up, and you are live. Now notice, once you are live, it changes from record. That red record button goes away because you are recording, and so that button changes to a pause button. So there, I'm live, I'm recording there. You see these little colored boxes down at the bottom there and the pen next to it. You can mark up your slides, on the fly if you want. So if you decide that, you know what, I want to circle these 4 things to make a point there, you can do that. Kind of a nice thing that is available to you. And then when it's time to stop, you just hit the stop button. And you are now done recording. You're done recording. You could have paused. I didn't bother pausing in the middle of here, but you could have paused, gathered your thoughts, gone and got a cup of coffee or whatever, and then continued. When you're done recording, it's time to save. Now, this is the decision how I'm going to save this. Am I going to save it as a PowerPoint file, or am I going to save it as a video? Here's the thing about the PowerPoint file. The narration, or my voice, is embedded in the file. All the slide timings are embedded in the file. And we can set it up so that the slideshow can run automatically. So it's kind of like a video. Even though that's the case, you don't really want to do that because it just doesn't work quite as well as when you just save it as a video. Let me go ahead and blow this up and make the points that if you're going to save it as a PowerPoint, what you want to do. Obviously you want your voice in there, so leave it, show without narration. No, you don't want to check that box. You want it to show with narration, and you want it to show with animation, and you want to use timings if present. Otherwise, it'll never go past the first slide. But again, you're much better off saving it as a video. Why do I even bother mentioning this then if I'm saying save it as a video? Here's something that you might use for a different purpose. For recording instructional videos for our students, better to just save it as a video file. But look at this. Browsed at a kiosk. Loop continuously until escape. You can put together a 2, 4, 6, 8, whatever minute video. Maybe it showcases your department and you've got a university function and you've got a table set up for your department, and there's going to be times when the table's not staffed, but you've got a computer there and you could just turn the screen around and play your little 6-minute video brochure about the marketing department, or whatever the case may be. So that is a nice functionality that is available here. But for our students' instructional videos, yeah, we're going to go ahead and save that as an MP4 file. or a Windows Media video. And then that's it. We're done. Nice and easy creating instructional videos with PowerPoint.